This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you tap that like button, tap that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. I hope you guys are having a great day, and make sure you ring that bell. Okay, so Max B talks about Jim Jones. He says that he was young at the time when, two egos clashed, and, that he wishes he had handled it differently, like he would have later in life. It was a weird time because he was writing for, helping Jim Jones make big records. Jim Jones, it's hard being an artist signed to another artist because you're helping this artist get bigger and then you're waiting for your turn. Max B had a lot of pressure on him because he was about to go to jail for something and he needed to start generating money. So Jim did some things where he didn't agree with. He separated. He got some backlash from that, and then he went full tirade on Jim Jones. Okay, I can understand it. There was probably no way to work it out at that point. Maybe there was a way to work it out before he left. Maybe like, can I please do my own thing? And then if I sign somewhere else, you get a piece of this. That probably would have been actually a better way to handle it but he might have never ever got the attention he really needed. They really got him a lot of attention was the problem with Jim Jones. So who knows if it ever would have shaken out properly. We'll have to see. It is what it is. Max B gets out in a few years. They're saying he's coming out this year. There's no way. It still says 2025 on his records. Maybe he'll get it shaved off another 2 years. Probably be out in like 2022, 2023. I could see realistically. Already he shaved off a good, 60 years off his ends, which is great. So then we got, this isn't what I was going to talk about next. We already had 50 Cent talking about Bow Wow, but we got to get into the next story, which is Tekashi. Okay, so this guy has a release date coming up from jail. So he'll be coming out around the end of June or July. Let me see. Double check that. He'll be coming out around August 2nd, 2020. So that's the day. End of July, August 2nd, 2020. We'll see what happens. This is probably one of the most notorious rats in hip-hop ever. Now, again, there's so much to this case where, the people involved him in stuff that he probably wasn't built to handle, but also he shouldn't have involved himself. Everybody's at fault here. But this is, the notorious troll. So we'll see. The internet will get exciting that month and the months prior. The end of the year will be pretty exciting with the election going on, with Tekashi out. We'll have to see how it all shakes out. But it's going to be interesting. I'm just, going to sit back and pop some popcorn and watch the show. I'm sure you guys will too. Then we got Remy Ma. She's still rapping. Now I was thinking she stopped rapping because she's doing the show with Joe Budden. She's on Love and Hip Hop. She hasn't seemed that interested in rap. She dropped a few tracks 2 years ago. One with Lil' Kim, one with Chris Brown. Didn't really do so hot. I was kind of shocked that she didn't do a deal with Fat Joe when she came out, because Fat Joe put her on that hit record, All the Way Up. And, he knows what he's doing, and he could have done a lot with her career, but she decided to do a deal with Columbia, and it didn't really shake out so well. Her original title was supposed to be 7 Winters, 6 Summers. And think about it, she hasn't released an album. She's been home for 5-6 years at this point. She says it's going to be coming out. She's going to go meet with a label. The album's done. We'll see. There was a clip that surfaced 2 or 3 months ago that it didn't sound so good, but Remy Ma can rap. So it's good to know that she's still rapping and didn't give up on that, and that she's still going to release her album. I'm interested to see what it sounds like. I'm sure you guys are too. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm sure be grateful for what you have and not what you don't have, and keep pushing through. It's a weird time with everything going on right now. I know you guys saw what happened to the market today. I'm sure things are just a little messy because of the fear that the news is putting in everybody. And, companies are kind of frozen with imports and exports, what's going on. It's nobody's fault in particular, but it's a time we got to get through the next 30 days. Hopefully, we won't hear anything about this thing that's going around. Hopefully, everybody will get better. It's kind of like having the flu, but that way imports and exports will open up again. Companies will be making money, and hopefully, the markets will return. Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower, JT News, and I'll check you guys in the next one.